Sorry guys, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption, but I'm back. Here's part 2 of the Raw review. So, anyways, we get back into the Roman Reigns part of the segment with Rusev and Lana celebration of their wedding. So Roman Reigns comes out, he makes the toast. He wants to be the best man for Rusev's wedding, and he makes a toast. He calls Rusev the Bulgarian Sasquatch, and he calls Lana the mail order bride. And Rusev's reaction to it was hilarious. He ended up going into what does Grim call it? Obese mode or period mode. I don't know. He ended up going pretty nuts. He was furious over what Reigns said, and then what Roman Reigns said afterwards. Oh my God. Reigns is an absolute savage, man. He said to Rusev, I was expecting more out of you, Rusev. Just like Lana was expecting more out of you on your wedding night. And I was like, what? Did Roman Reigns just turn into a savage? What? What? Reigns is an absolute savage. I can't believe he said that. The crowd was like, whoa. That was crazy. I did not expect that out of Roman Reigns, but hey, that was cool. And the thing I loved about this segment as well was that when I was reading through the comments about this segment on Facebook, a lot of people, literally almost everybody who commented, were all saying that Roman Reigns has been improving on the mic. They were all saying that, you know what, I might not be a fan of him, but his mic skills are getting a lot better over the past few weeks. And they are right. You guys all know I'm a big Roman Reigns fan, and I just don't like his mic skills. He's getting there. He really is. You know, and before he was terrible. I'll admit, before he was terrible, and he still was. But after this segment that happened last night, he's getting a little bit better. I don't know if he's getting a lot better, but he's getting better. Trust me. If you don't believe me, look it through the comments on Facebook. A lot of people are saying that Roman Reigns is really, really improving on the microphone. I don't know if he's taking microphone lessons from Dean Ambrose or Seth Rollins. Maybe he is, I don't know. But he's ending up to be a really, really good talker on the mic. Possibly in the near future he will be 100% awesome on the mic, just like Ambrose and Rollins and Enzo and Bray and Jericho and KO are. But that was a savage moment for Roman Reigns, and that was hilarious. And also his mic skills are getting a little bit better, so that was another improvement for Reigns itself. And Roman Reigns, he called out Rusev, and he wants a U.S. title match at SummerSlam. I told you that was happening. You all knew it was happening. As soon as Roman Reigns came out last week, I was like, he's coming for the U.S. title at SummerSlam. I knew it. I knew it from the start. Ever since he lost to Finn Balor, you knew he was going to go after the other main title on Raw, which was the United States Championship. So he's going after the United States Championship, and he's going to be fighting Rusev at SummerSlam. Was the match made official? Yes, because after this segment was over, after Lana's face was driven into the cake inadvertently by Rusev, so Roman Reigns and Rusev have a brawl, and Reigns gets hit in the face a few times. Then he follows back with a big uppercut to the face. Then Rusev inadvertently knocks Lana over, and she falls face first into the cake. She comes out, her face is literally all covered in red frosting. Her hair is all messed up. Her dress is all dirty. It looks so bad, but it was hilarious at the same time. Rusev did not mean to do that. He blamed it on Roman Reigns. Then when the commercial break was over, it was a backstage segment with Rusev, Lana, and Mick Foley. Rusev is furious about what Roman Reigns said. He said that Reigns is going to pay. So Mick Foley, he's getting all pissed off, and he's saying, you know what? You don't have to take your frustrations out on me. You can take your frustrations out on Roman Reigns at SummerSlam when you fight him for the United States Championship. So there you go. The match is official. Roman Reigns will fight Rusev for the U.S. title at SummerSlam. I'm really looking forward to this. Reigns is getting his mid-card push that he deserves. And hopefully this will make him a better superstar, and maybe this will get the crowd to stop booing him. Who knows? But Reigns really, really impressed me tonight. Last night, I mean. Sasha Banks had her match with Dana Brooke, and it went by pretty fast. The past 2 matches they had, all Raw and SmackDown, they ended up lasting pretty long. But this one was really short. When Charlotte tried to get involved, and then Sasha easily took out Dana Brooke with a double knees to the face. 1, 2, 3, Sasha wins easily. So, yeah, there's that. Luke Gallows fought Kofi Kingston. Oh, by the way, Sasha Banks will be fighting Charlotte for the women's title at SummerSlam with Dana Brooke not at ringside. So she's banned from ringside. Sasha gets her one-on-one rematch with Charlotte. Or should I say Charlotte gets her one-on-one rematch with Sasha. However, Dana Brooke is banned from ringside, so they would get the one-on-one match. Okay, moving on. Luke Gallows fought Kofi Kingston in a really, really short match. Luke Gallows won easily. We all know they're fighting Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston for the tag team titles at SummerSlam. Notice how I didn't say Big E's name. It's normally when they have a title match or just a regular match, it's normally Kofi Kingston and Big E. But this time, since Big E was taken out last week and since his balls were injured, like how Puff Daddy said, how Big E's nuts doing? Since his nuts are injured, Luke Gallows and Anderson and Carlos Anderson, they wanted to take out Kofi Kingston as well, just like how they took out Big E. I don't know when Big E's returning. I doubt it. I don't know. I mean, he took a pretty nasty bump to his ball last week, and he's gonna be out for a few weeks. Hopefully he's back before SummerSlam or afterwards. I don't know, but he'll be back. He'll definitely want revenge against Gallows and Anderson for that. Before this matchup took place, Anderson and Gallows had a little backstage segment with like the green screen where they were showing like in a doctor's office. They're wearing doctor's coats, and Anderson has this jar. I don't know what was in the jar, but it looked like the shape of balls or something. So Anderson has this jar of whatever. And then they came up with this new word, rhinophostitis, which basically means you get hit an injury to the balls, I guess. So they're saying that Big E suffered from rhinophostitis. He'll be out for who knows how long, probably a few weeks or so. I think he'll definitely be back before SummerSlam, maybe. So yeah, and Luke Gallows easily took out Kofi Kingston in the match. Gallows and Anderson after the match, they easily tried to do the same thing they did to Kofi Kingston. They did to Big E on Kofi Kingston, but Xavier Woods grabbed a chair and tried to take them out, and he ended up having Gallows and Anderson leave. So that was a close one for Kofi Kingston, or else Xavier Woods would have been on his own SummerSlam, which would have been really, really bad. Now, I feel like they are going to win this match and become new tag team champions just because, one, I love the New Day. I have nothing against the New Day. I am an absolute fan of the New Day. Two, they already broken the record for the longest reigning tag team champions in WWE history. And three, probably the most important one, Gallows and Anderson need to win this match. Because if they don't, then it's really no point of them losing. They really shouldn't lose. Because the New Day already broke the record. So there should be new tag team champions now. I'm not saying the New Day needs to split up or anything. I'm just saying that it's time for Gallows and Anderson to take the tag titles. That's all I think. But like I said, I'll be talking about this in my SummerSlam predictions coming up in a few weeks, so you'll see that. Mick Foley and Daniel Bryan had a segment after the controversy last week between Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar, where Randy Orton showed up. He RKO'd Brock Lesnar on Raw, and Brock Lesnar F5 Randy Orton on SmackDown. This whole thing built up, and now Mick Foley invited Daniel Bryan to Raw. They have this segment, and I guess Mick Foley, he mentioned the Universal title. Daniel Bryan was, I guess, not happy with the name of the title, whatever. You know, they showed that little video package on Talking Smack last week, where Daniel Bryan mentions Galaxy titles, Milky Way titles. Milky Way titles, can you imagine that? Oh, the new SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Milky Way Tag Team Championships. SmackDown's new championship. The Galaxy Championship. Brian, you're hilarious. You're hilarious, Daniel Bryan. Then Rusev comes out saying that he's the top Raw champion as of right now, and he's kind of right. Because until they announce, until SummerSlam is over, we'll have the first ever Universal Champion, either Seth Rollins or Finn Balor, and then that will be the top champion of Raw. But right now it's Rusev with the top champion. And they ended up showing one more match, and I was quite surprised by this because there was literally like 10 minutes left in the show. So I guess they were going overtime. Cesaro came out. He had his match. He wanted a match because he defeated Sheamus twice in just 2 weeks. Two weeks in a row. He defeated Sheamus twice. So he wants his freaking title shot. He actually gets it. Mick Foley makes it official. Rusev will be fighting Cesaro right now for the United States Championship. And I'm like, what? I was not expecting another match to happen. I thought the main event was Luke Gallows and Kofi Kingston. But Mick Foley and Daniel Bryan, they ended up announcing this match. Or was it? I think it was just Mick Foley. But yeah. So Rusev and Cesaro had the last match of the night for the United States Championship. It was a pretty decent match, and Cesaro looked like he was gonna win, but it was Sheamus who ended up interfering, of course, because he was furious that he lost 2 weeks in a row. So of course he's gonna somehow interfere in this match. He took out Cesaro with a bro kick, and then Rusev kicked him right in the face, and then Rusev retained the United States Championship. And then Roman Reigns came out when Rusev was trying to leave to end Raw. Roman Reigns came out, speared the hell out of Rusev, walked away, and there you go. That's the end of Monday Night Raw. So I'm really looking forward to Roman Reigns and Rusev at SummerSlam for the United States Championship. Really looking forward to Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins for the Universal title at SummerSlam. Really looking forward to Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Really looking forward to Sasha Banks versus Charlotte for the... Oh my god. I apologize for speaking so damn fast, but I am just super pumped for SummerSlam. There's like 10 matches announced now. I think this is the full card. This is the fastest amount of time you ever announced all the matches for SummerSlam. So this is crazy. Okay, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Let me know what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw. Did you think it was better than last week? Did you think it was better than 2 weeks ago? I'm just so excited. So, I don't know. I really don't know what to expect here. But, 2 things that we noticed coming out of tonight's Raw. One, Roman Reigns is really, really improving on the microphone. If you don't believe me, look at the comments on Facebook or Instagram. Doesn't matter. You'll see it. And 2, Roman Reigns can be a complete savage. I didn't know that. Okay. So there you guys have it. What match are you most excited for SummerSlam and why? Answer that question down below in the comment section. I will read it. I will let you guys know what I think. So, I'm out. And by the way, the Dean Ambrose Stone Cold podcast, he was the special guest on the Stone Cold podcast. I didn't see it yet because my internet had a little bit of connection problems. But I will see it probably at the end of the week. I normally watch the Stone Cold podcast like at the end of the week because it's not really all that important. But I watch it at the end of the week, so once I officially watch it, I'll let you guys know what I think of it. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you guys for watching this Raw review. Like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, favorite it, share it. I don't care what you do, and I'll be back shortly with another video.